Hello, it's Miriam from Tarotscopes here at Blind Forest Books in Sackville, New Brunswick. And today I'm doing a reading on Mercury's transit through Libra. So Mercury is the planet of the mind and of communication, and Libra is the sign of balance, of fairness, of sociability, and where it's ruled by Venus, it's also a vibe of romance and loving energy. So, yeah, the decks I'm going to be using for this reading are Wisdom of the Oracle, Queen of the Moon Oracle, Field Guide to Garden Dragons, and the Star Spinner Tarot. Yay! So let's get right into it with the shadow cards. These are the energy bringing you to the reading. And we start with number 49, Observer. So yeah, you've come through a major transition, and that's given you a lot of perspective to the point that you're willing to kind of wait and see. Be patient with your circumstances. And yeah, next we have Banana Dragon. You are ready to gather more information, especially where it comes to feeling aligned with your goals and ambitions and the sweetness that life has to offer. So our next shadow card is number 42, the Masculine. So what you're observing, what you're gathering information surrounding involves masculine energy. So themes of control, themes of structure, of rules, but also of support, and where you are ready to take action at this point. So you have an idea for what you want to be doing, but you're willing to kind of wait, see, be patient as you gather more information that supports your overall healing journey. Because our final shadow card is the Six of Swords. So when this card comes up, you've come through quite an intense mental battle, and you have amazing perspective on what a peaceful life looks for you, and looks like for you, and you are ready to get into the boat that kind of takes you to smoother shores. Amazing. So, the main reading, let's look at our oracle cards. So we start with number 35, Loyal Heart. So part of the reason why you're willing to take a pause to observe and gather information is because you have invested a lot of emotional energy in a particular relationship. And yeah, you're just willing to see what happens. You're willing to give it another chance. We've got our beautiful owls here looking at each other. They're shaped like a heart with their body language. And yeah, so it looks like everyone involved has been doing a lot of thinking, gaining similar amounts of perspective, and everyone is ready to apply sort of new knowledge towards making things work. Beautiful. And so our next oracle card is Peach Dragon, Vulnerable. So Mercury's transit through Libra finds you willing to be vulnerable, willing to maintain your open heart, and willing to let your sort of soft, squishy side come out in favor of the sweetness that may be able to be received, be achieved as a result. But yeah, you are in a vulnerable space, but that is because, yeah, you are a loyal-hearted person, and the love that you feel for this person is real. And yeah, you don't have to question that. So our next oracle card is number 23, Last Quarter Moon, Gratitude. So yeah, you're really ready to embrace an energy of gratitude, to receive the support that's been offered you, being offered to you. And yeah, where it's a number 23, you're really willing to push through the remaining challenges in favor of this sort of divine feminine energy that's coming in from the background. So the balance that you've been needing to find between action and passivity, between pushing things and willing to be patient, is being found over the next couple weeks. Amazing. Yay. So what's going to be the main theme of Libra season? We have the Justice card, which actually is associated with Libra energy. So Justice is the card of balance, of making good choices, learning the differences between right and wrong. But yeah, ultimately, the theme of Mercury's transit through Libra is going to be finding balance in a big way. Yay. So what are going to be the main challenges of Mercury's transit through Libra? And we actually had 2 cards come out for this. So the first one is the Wheel of Fortune, the Wheel of Fate in this deck, and the King of Swords. So the main challenge, where there's such an energy of patience here, you'll be challenged not to try to push fate, not to try to be wishing that things were moving faster. Because with the King of Swords is one of the challenges, you know where you want to be. You know the patterns of thought and action that you want to be establishing. You know what you want to be able to say and communicate. But your challenge will be to just continue to nurture your strategy, to trust in the passing of time. And it's like perfection. So divine timing is a big one here. And you're just challenged to kind of stay on track with your ultimate plan for the future. So, where is balance going to be found during Mercury's transit through Libra? And it's the 9 of Wands. We've been seeing this card a lot lately. But the next couple weeks are very much going to be about enforcing your energetic boundaries. You've realized in a big way what you are willing to allow into your energetic field and what you are totally not willing to allow anymore. And the next couple weeks are just going to be strengthening that sort of boundary setting. So using your voice to say, no, that's not okay with me. Or being like, yes, I really like that. So this is, the time frame to find your voice in that way. And protect and continue to heal that energy, because you have some major goals that you are ready to kind of rock, even though, the world's going crazy, everything's weird. But you have a dream in your heart and you are ready to protect it without necessarily having to give up things that you thought you were going to have to in favor of maintaining it. So, what's your best advice for Mercury's transit through Libra? And we have 2 reversed cards. So we have the 6 of Cups reversed. So that's pointing back at 5 of Cups energy. So this will be an important time of continuing to process your disappointments, things that have made you really sad in the past. And especially with the Little Mermaid here with a big Prince Eric statue or whatever. It'll be really not idolizing past things that should not be idolized in a way. It's really it's going to be an important time for processing past pain so that you really can start to move forward to a more peaceful future. But we also have the Chariot reversed. So it's not time to run for the hills. It's time to kind of dive deeper into your commitments, at the very least for the next 3 weeks, just see how it goes. Like test run. How romantic can we be? But you are really ready to shift your focus back towards holding an energy of love, gratitude, and receptivity, and see where that takes you where you are. So let's look at the higher self cards. These are your message of hope moving forward. And we've got number 45, time to go. So after this transit, you will have a much clearer picture of what you want and where you are headed. So much healing is about to happen. And this next 3 weeks are really going to stabilize the road ahead through being willing to wait for it to kind of open up a bit more. So number 8, waxing crescent 6, the path. Time to go down the path. So these next 3 weeks are basically about downloading the next steps to your life purpose and being willing to just be still with that downloading process. So next we've got Honeydew Dragon, gratitude. So we have the word gratitude twice in this reading. And so the next 3 weeks are going to be about observing and feeling grateful for what you have now. And that's just going to really help you train yourself to maintain a super grateful mindset, because that's going to bring in so much more incredible sweetness moving forward. So our final higher self card for Mercury's transit through Libra is the Ten of Pentacles. We've got a lovely sort of daddy man with a dog there. I love the cohesion between the masculine as the shadow card and a nice dad guy in the higher self card. But yeah, one way or another, Mercury's transit through Libra is really going to help you stabilize your perspective on what you want out of life. And so give yourself permission to just sort of hit the pause button in terms of your sort of fight or flight complex. And just for the next 3 weeks, kind of just challenge yourself to be still with your circumstances, observe, use what you see to keep developing your ultimate plan. And yeah, 3 weeks from now, ask yourself again, where do I want to be? Is that here or is that somewhere else? So that's it for Mercury's transit through Libra. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, you can feel free to like and subscribe. If you're interested in a private reading with me, you can check out my Etsy shop. The link will be below. You can also follow me on Facebook and Instagram, where I post daily readings and little bits about my spiritual journey. Yeah, but that's it for now. Until next time, keep your hearts open, keep your eyes on the skies, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.